In the quiet town of Villisca, Iowa, a nightmare unfolded that would go down in history as one of America's most chilling unsolved murders. On the night of June 9, 1912, an entire family, along with two guests, were brutally murdered in their sleep. This is the story of the Villisca axe murders. The Moore family, Josiah, Sarah, and their 4 children, were well-loved members of the Villisca community. That fateful night, they hosted 2 friends of their daughter, Lena and Ina Stillinger, who stayed overnight. At approximately midnight, the peaceful town would become the site of a gruesome slaughter. Sometime during the night, a figure entered the Moore family's home. The killer had somehow managed to sneak past the family, striking each victim with a blunt axe. First, Josiah and Sarah, then the children one by one until the entire family was dead. The 2 girls, Lena and Ina, were also viciously killed. All 8 victims were hacked to death while they slept, their faces unrecognizable. The crime was discovered the following morning when neighbors noticed the Moore family's front door was wide open. Inside, the scene was nothing short of horrific. The house was filled with blood, but there were no signs of forced entry, no signs of a struggle. The killer had methodically covered his tracks, wiping the axe clean before leaving it behind. Despite the shocking nature of the crime, no one heard a thing. The surrounding houses were close by, but it seemed as though the killer had managed to strike without making a sound. Local authorities quickly mobilized, but no solid leads emerged. Rumors swirled. Could this have been a random act of violence, or was it personal? Suspects were questioned, including a man named Reverend George Kelly, who had been in town at the time of the murders. Kelly was later arrested after being implicated by a witness who claimed he'd seen him acting suspiciously near the house. But when the case went to trial, it was found that there wasn't enough evidence to convict him. Kelly was released and the case went cold. Despite numerous theories and suspects over the years, the true identity of the killer remained elusive. The theory that the murders were the work of an axe-wielding drifter who roamed small towns seemed plausible, but with no concrete evidence, it couldn't be proven. Some even suggested that the murders were connected to other unsolved killings at the time, but again, nothing stuck. For years, the case was relegated to mystery, until more recent investigations brought new attention to the unsolved murders. In 2017, a new theory emerged linking the crime to a man named Frederick Fritz Sauter, a mysterious figure who had been living in the area at the time. However, just like the others, this theory lacked hard evidence, and the case remained unsolved. Today, the Moore family home still stands as a haunting reminder of that fateful night. Now a museum, it attracts people from all over the world, many hoping to catch a glimpse of what happened there, though no one has yet been able to uncover the full truth. Though the case remains unsolved, the Villisca axe murders continue to captivate the imagination of true crime enthusiasts and historians alike. Was the killer a local, a drifter, or was there something even darker at play? One thing is for certain, the murders of June 9, 1912 remain a chilling, unanswered question, one that continues to haunt Villisca to this day.